Well, it's me again. Happy lunchtime-ish, almost, West Ham fans. Just wanted to bring you some update news from our friend 𝙎𝙆 at Sky Sports. So obviously, in terms of we spoke about this morning, I sort of gave it a big rant about, I don't necessarily believe everything's over at pinch of salt, and I still believe that's the fact of the case. And some lovely responses to that, so I appreciate that. Yeah, baby. I think someone said, that's it, you tell them 99% of all social media is bullshit. Not quite what I'm saying, but I'm just saying take everything with a pinch of salt. No one really knows, and there's been certain posts today, and it's like videos and social media posts, which are basically everyone's going, I'm going to tell you all of it so I can say I was right. And it's just like not really helping anyone but that being said, our friend 𝙎𝙆 Sky Sports shed some light on the whereabouts of Julien Lopetegui. Now, obviously, what didn't probably happen or help yesterday was the fact was that the first team were not at training yesterday. They had a day off from so usually happens you have match day, and then match day plus one is usually a day off for recovery, and then match day plus two is when they start back. So they're back at training today, and there was obviously questions around whether Julien would be there. Obviously with all of this Friday board meeting, 72 hours, that type of thing. But according to 𝙎𝙆, he has arrived at Rush Green. He did arrive at Rush Green for training today, and has claimed that 𝙎𝙆 has claimed that discussions over his sacking or his employment rather than his sacking, because that sort of predetermines that he's going to be sacked, of his employment status, are still ongoing at the club. But that has not stopped training carrying on. Apparently the decision-making process on his future continues, and it's believed, as reported in Claret and Hugh, that there is, and reported by X as well, WHU employee, that the story is moving very quickly, and there is a meeting to discuss his employment with the club, and it's believed to be at the moment a virtual Zoom-like conference call. So you're on mute. Can you see me? No, I can just imagine all of them. I can't. David, you're on mute. Daniel, can't see you. Could you just imagine what would happen in a Zoom call with them? I'm sure Canning Town Len has already been in a video because of that. Particularly as several members are out of town of the board, particularly someone like Daniel Krasinski, who we believe is in France, and obviously he's still working on the Royal Mail deal, I believe, as well. So there were rumours that they were looking potentially at the academy coaches to take training today, the likes of Kevin Keane, Potsy, Mark Robson, although that was stressed that these claims are completely unsubstantiated. And as we said, Lopetegui is there training, and it's far more likely that his staff will be taking training as per usual. When you read what's being said and the way the wording of things, it does seem increasingly likely that Julien will be losing his job at West Ham some point in the next 48 hours, in all honesty. As I said, very much the press conference ahead of the Wolves game is still scheduled for tomorrow. And it's still scheduled on the YouTube channel as well for tomorrow. That could still change. For example, if news is broken today of a dismissal, the press conference still has to go ahead per Premier League sort of regulations, but it could be obviously taken over by Mark Robson or a Kevin Keane or someone like that, in terms of sort of an interim caretaker role, or maybe they have already got and the new head coach would stroll through Rush Green's open doors and take these first press conference tomorrow. Who knows? But all we know at the moment is it's business as usual until we hear any different. I just wanted to bring that because it's a bit of a hoo-ha. There's loads of rumours and stuff, and that's what's the main thread. I try to sort of get through all the bullshit a little bit and just try to see business as usual until we're known otherwise. We'll have Hammer's headlines a bit later on, because it is still business as usual. We're linked to lots of players. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about like Maxwell Cornet coming back potentially, the return of the Cornet. And I think we might get a little video from Luke today as well. He did a little thought piece, which we'll try and put out a bit later on. But anyway, take care, stay safe. Much love. Bye.